They smiled in my face for years, taking everything I built, laughing behind my back, thinking I'd never fight back, but that day came, and it changed everything. My name is Evan Mercer, 34. I work as a software architect in Denver, Colorado. The mornings smell like fresh coffee from the corner cafe. The hum of my laptop mixes with traffic outside. I've always been the guy who shows up early, leaves late, and quietly carries the weight no one notices. Yet lately, a shadow has been creeping into my routine, a tension in the office, a glance from Marceline Voss that lingers too long, a smirk that hides something sharp, and I start to wonder if all my loyalty has been invisible. Marceline had been my colleague for 7 years, always charming, always persuasive, yet every late night I spent fixing code she left broken, every weekend I sacrificed to prep presentations. She somehow got the applause, the recognition, the promotions. I remember one Friday night she leaned back in her chair, coffee in hand, saying, "Relax, Evan, I'll handle it, you should thank me later." While I silently calculated the cost of my patience, fluorescent lights flickering above, the printer jamming as if echoing my frustration, and deep down, I knew the real storm hadn't even started yet. Then it happened, the company pitch, a room full of investors and colleagues. I unveiled a project I'd poured months into. Marceline stood beside me, smile fixed, and claimed it as hers. "I'm the one who saved this project. Thanks me later, Evan." The words like ice down my spine, fists clenched, stomach churning, sweat prickling my neck, the hum of the AC deafening, heart hammering against ribs. A promotion, my reputation, everything on the line. I nodded, controlled my voice, but inside, the betrayal cut deeper than I could bear. I didn't explode. I didn't shout. I waited, calmly gathering proof, every manipulated email, every falsified credit she claimed, every whispered promise she broke, neatly organized, evidence undeniable, HR copies, board reports, investor emails, all ready. The office smelled of stale coffee and tension as I slid the documents across the table, eyes on mine, gasps muted around the room, Marceline frozen, the suspense electric. I knew the reckoning was imminent. Her panic was instantaneous, phone buzzing nonstop, texts frantic, calls ignored, video chat explosions. "Evan, you can't do this. Wait," she pleaded. I typed one line. "I already did." The chaos spiraling around her like a storm, whispers, colleagues exchanging looks, heart racing in the room, yet I stayed composed, the calm before the thunder, her entitled facade cracking, every second amplifying the anticipation of what was coming next. The boardroom was silent, investors leaning forward, screens glowing with months of manipulated evidence, Marceline's face pale, hands trembling, colleagues stunned into silence, murmurs spreading like wildfire, and I simply watched, understated, a quiet smile, no words needed, the public humiliation complete, her lies exposed, every gasp and shocked glance satisfying a justice long overdue. Weeks later, Marceline faced demotion, missed opportunities, her credibility shattered, and I walked the streets of Denver, morning sun warm on my face, breeze carrying the scent of pine and possibility. I realized patience and strategy were my greatest allies. The betrayal, as painful as it was, taught me resilience and the power of calculated integrity. My heart lighter, my focus sharper, the lesson universal. Now, I savor quiet mornings, coffee steaming, city alive around me. I've learned dignity always outweighs deceit. Have you ever faced betrayal? Share your story in the comments. For more raw, emotional storytelling, hit subscribe, and remember, strength isn't loud, sometimes it's the calm that wins.